Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I want to say welcome to my channel. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. And I'm really just here to talk about Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones comedy stand-up on Netflix. And if you haven't seen it yet, I just want to say, oh my God, it's probably the number one funniest stand-up I've ever heard in my life. I'm a big time fan of all comedians, all the way back to, some of the greats like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Robin Harris, and Red Fox, all of those, and even some of the new people, Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and Cat Williams, and the list goes on. Mike Epps, whoever I'm missing, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Or these are the people that's like, it's kind of out a little, so I know that they're known. But, and if I'm missing you, it's because I probably haven't seen one of your specials or haven't seen your stand-up. The people I name, I've definitely seen some of their stand-ups or whatever. Anyway, oh my God, it is probably the number one funniest. Like, all of my friends are talking about it. I'm talking about it. I'll never forget when I first watched it. And some of my favorite parts, the LGBTQ car ride is what I'm gonna call it. That's a very funny part. But and then the juicy smoothie, that part's pretty funny. But my favorite part is when he's talking about, living in Ohio and how he's living on a farm and he's a gun, because the guy just white guy walks across his property, whatever, feeling all entitled, but he had a gun, so he felt like, he had to rush to Kmart to get a gun, to protect himself. And that's cool. Then the whole when he gets there, the guy is talking about some. He was like, he's sweating and everything, and the guy at the thing was like telling him. He was like, oh man, he pulls out the ammo and was like, well, what do you want? He was like, well, what's that right there with the birds on it? What I'm saying? Well, that right there is bird shot. He was like, but that won't kill a man. If you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out. Then he was like, it's just pepper him up nicely. You know what I'm saying? So that pepper him up nicely, like, just blew me away when he said pepper him up nicely. Then he was like, well, what's that right there? He was like, well, that right there is buckshot. He was like, well, that'll put a hole inside of a truck if you wanted to. And he was like, so what do you want? And he was like, he says he picks up the buckshot. It was like, and it's like, but then it come to find out there's a formula, so you have to get both of them, and he's saying that it goes first shot, bird shot, second shot, buck shot, third shot, bird shot, and then after that he said it's all Jamaican, buckshot, buckshot, buckshot. And I just thought that was the funniest thing when he said it's just all Jamaican and buckshot, 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 like, yeah. And then the story that he tells after that. Hey, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Check out his stand-up on Netflix. It's very funny. Dave Chappelle, keep doing your thing. Hopefully, we'll get a new one next year. Because as long as you're making them, as long as you got a story to tell, I'm listening. Just like with I like Kevin Hart too. I love his stories. So you guys keep doing your thing. You're what's hot to me. I even reflect on the Kings of Comedy tour, and when we was as a family would watch it, and I know they were thinking about doing it another one or passing the torch. Would maybe that would work, but I don't know, what I'm saying, like what young comedians are out there that could tell some jokes like they were doing, Kings of Comedy, because some of the guys nowadays for their era are not as funny as what y'all had going on back in the day or whatever. Some of you guys that are like 40, 50, 60 years old out there and still telling jokes, that's great, And I would love that. That's one thing that I've always thought. I thought I was a pretty funny person. Uh, Maybe not, but or just I don't know. That'd be a pretty cool thing to do, to have people listening and hanging on to like your every word and laughing, and not laughing at you. But I'd take that, you know what I'm saying? Laughing and laughing, You go out there and you make a fool of yourself. Everybody was like, "You see that fool?" I'm just here. It's about making them laugh, the entertainment. So y'all keep doing y'all's thing. Big ups to you, Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stone. Check it out.
Feel just like a rock star.